Hey everyone, welcome to Timberborn. I know you were probably expecting more dinosaurs, but listen, I needed a break from fossils, and I found beavers. They're industrious little guys, way better at city planning than I am, so we're gonna see if they can't teach me a thing or two on how to be a better park builder. I have never played this game before, I have no idea what's in store. Definitely gonna rely on the tutorial for a little bit, so bear with me as I get my bearings straight, and let's go ahead and dig right in. Looks like we've got factions. We've got the Folktails or the Iron Teeth, which I'm not even allowed to play anyway, so that makes this choice really easy. They're easygoing but hardworking, they're experts farmers, they respect nature, and it rewards them with plentiful bounties. Their motto is comfort, food, and sturdy wood. And now we've got some maps. I think I'm just going to do the lakes, because, first of all, it's beginner friendly, which I am one of those. And I think they would have put this at the top of the list for a reason. Game mode. I'm okay with normal. Don't really feel like struggling all that much. Goodness, that loading screen took so long, I was worried that the game actually crashed. What would you like to call your settlement? I'm just gonna call it the Passel. Passel is the name for a group of opossums, and I am simply infatuated with those cute little critters, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. Whoa! Look at them all. Alright, let's go ahead and go with the tutorial. Every new settlement needs logs. Only lumberjacks will cut trees, so place 2 lumberjack flags next to nearby trees. Lumberjack flag. There's a staircase, so they are able to scale. So 1, and I guess 2? The flags will not be built unless they are in the district's building range. Select the district center to see its building range. You can extend it by connecting paths to its entrance. Oh, look at that. It's not that big of a building range. So we need to build paths to its entrance. Oh, it took me a second, but here are the paths. So do I just take them from here, there, and there? Is that good enough? Yeah, it's much better. Alright, look at them go. Why are you blue? Oh. Alright, we've got those flags going up. So I think we should be chopping wood real soon.
12 seconds later.
They are taking quite a second, and I don't really like how there's not a slowly building model that gets a little bit more detailed as you go along. It just kind of goes from this grayed out version to a fully formed and textured model. These are unconnected. Every building with an entrance must be connected to a district center via path. Build paths to connect the lumberjack flags to the district center. You can select the district center to see its range along the paths. Okay. Pretty simple. Oh no. I do not want to disable that. So paths. And we'll just go... Oh. Guess I have to go straight. I can't do any curves. One right there. And one out there. Alrighty. Lumberjacks will not start working until you tell them what to do. Use the Cut Trees tool to mark an area for cutting. Hold the mouse button to select multiple tiles at once. A lumberjack flag only cuts trees within its range. You can check it by selecting the flag. Oh, I guess I could move this then? Or does it count for both? No, I guess I could have moved this one. Well, that stinks. I gotta mark some trees. We can do that with this. Let's get a good amount going. Beavers need water to survive, like most living things. Build a water pump to ensure a continuous source of drinking water. Remember to connect it to the district center. Doesn't matter where I put this. Pumps and filters water for beavers to drink. Bad water contamination slows down its pumping speed. Okay. Can I rotate this? Rotate my camera. Whoa. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just place it down. Requires access to water. Oh, I understand now. So I do need to somehow rotate this. As it turns out, if you read what's on screen, it'll tell you how to rotate. Get that placed. And then we want to connect it with a path, I assume. Oh, there's a rock in the way. But that should be fine, once I figure out how to get rid of those. Maybe it's a bush of berries. Maybe it's not even anything edible. Not sure. How do we get someone out here? It is connected to the district center. Is it in the range? Yeah. Do we just not feel like setting that up? Oh, they're waiting for materials. We don't have any logs getting chopped? Oh, there we go. Okay, well then I'm going to go ahead and fast forward or skip to the point where we have more logs chopped. Okay, it looks like they're actually starting to bring the materials over. Slowly but surely. Do I need to keep marking trees? There's still some available. They're just a little slow, which is fine. Is there any reason not to just mark all of these? I'm going to decide that there's not any reason not to do that, and we're just going to mark all of them. Oh, look, exactly what I was complaining about. We've got a little thing that gets built up over time instead. Looks like sunset, and I don't know what that means for me. Oh, I can speed up time as well. What is this? Working hour. I can make them work more or less? Hopefully we can get to Utopia, and y'all can be lazy then. Don't think that the shadows should be doing that. I guess I control where the sun is as well. I don't know, maybe that just looks better from a design perspective. We're only about a third of the way done making this. And I'm not sure if we're going to continue any work whenever the sun sets. Well, they're still active. Let's try speeding up time. Oh, they all fell asleep. Alright, it's a new day. Get back to work. There we go. Very nearly done. Wonderful. Okay. Now that we've built a water pump, we also are going to need food. We've got to build a gather flag near some blueberry bushes. I think I know where some are. Gatherers will automatically gather berries within the flag's range. You can see the range by selecting the gather flag. Okay. I'm going to pop this down right in the middle. I have to wait till it gets built. Well, that stinks. Some pathing going. They're already set to work. Great. Now we can see the range of this, maybe? No? There we go. Yeah, decent range. A settlement needs stable food source. Build a farmhouse to plant and harvest crops. If you're running low on workers, you can pause some buildings. To do so, select a building and click the pause button. Like many other buildings, a farmhouse has limited range. I assume we're going to not want it on any rocks, so we will build it down here. Oops. Why not? Let's just start over here. We only need the one for now. Okay, there shouldn't have to be anything paused because we aren't really doing anything. This doesn't mention any paths, and I don't like that because that makes me think that I don't actually need it. Hey! Napokue grew up. Sounds like we got another worker. They're actually building this one way faster than the water pump. Of course I say that it's about to be sleepy time for the beavs. I am going to build a path because why not? Am I using any resources when I make pathing? Can't really tell. Oh, we are messing these trees up. Then I'm going to also set up some lumberjack flags down here. I think I should build it right here so that I can eventually go across the river. Although I'm not sure if that'll count. The blue border doesn't really appear to be extending out that way. I can get stuff that's just in the river, apparently. Now, this is a much bigger range than I thought. I guess I should also get some up here as well. Which maybe we'll just go do that real quick. Maybe closer? I guess it can be. Can I just demolish this one and try again? Demolish building. But I'm too scared to mess something up, so instead I'm just going to build one here. Let's mark them for cutting. There we go. We might as well just build one down here as well. And let's get some pathing. There we go, much better. Okay, now we got our farmhouse built. Nothing to do in range. Farmers will not start working until you tell them what and where to plant. Use the plant crops tool to make a carrot field. Crops need to be planted on irrigated land, otherwise they will dry out and eventually die. Carrots. Also, what's irrigated land? Is it irrigated land? I need so many more carrots. While all the buildings you placed have some storage, they will fill up quickly. Build additional stockpiles for logs and water. Each storage building can only hold one type of resource. You can set it after selecting the building. I want one large pile. Set the large pile to logs, and we want 3 small tanks, and we can set the tanks to water. Don't forget the paths. Do these need pathing? I'm going to pretend that they do. Can we set these yet? Those to logs, and it needs to be water. Building lacks workers. We'll get there in time. We don't need to be chopping trees yet. Oh, sleepy time. And rise and shine. No available workers. Well, I just hope that means that once they get done building those tanks, then we're good to go. Oh, how cute. It's like those old wells that you see where you gotta pump the water out of the ground. Any animations for the farmhouse? Can't imagine there would be. Oh, there's a guy out front. He's just tip-tapping away. Does he have glasses? Whoa. My goodness. They're so fast on 3 times speed. Wish they're a little bit quicker about building my tank.
1990.
And the night's over. This should almost be done. We need one more log. Cool. With the logs and water having a place to store, you should prepare the same for berries and the upcoming carrot harvest. We need 2 medium warehouses, and we're going to set 1 to carrots and 1 to berries. It depends on how big that those buildings are. I think I do like that. Let's set one up here, and then one here. Or should we do it on the outside instead? I think we should do it on the inside. Can we do this one on the inside too? Doesn't look like it. Well, instead, maybe we should have it actually close by. I think I like that more instead. We're going to build one here. And one. And I'm going to cancel this. I do want to demolish this building. Goodbye. Okay, so we're going to set one. Whoa. One to carrots. Oh, I guess we'll do one for berries real quick. And the other to carrots. Carrots, cool. Now that I know how to demolish things. And can we demolish path? Sure can. Have I already set these trees to be cut? I have. Everything in here should be cuttable. Almost got done with the first warehouse. Great. Now we're just working on the second. I wonder if a cycle is equivalent to 1 month or 1 year. I want to assume it's 1 month. I was about to say year by mistake. They got so close to finishing this one before they had to knock themselves out. But they got it done eventually. So are these irrigated? Doesn't say that they aren't, I suppose. Okay, good. Those are made. Science points are used to unlock more advanced buildings. An inventor will produce science points over time. An inventor. I like the idea of the inventor being on the outskirts of town. There we go, we got ourselves an inventor. Homes increase your beavers' well-being and allow your folktales population to grow. Build enough lodges to house all your beavers. Beavers will not reproduce unless there are empty slots for kits. Okay. I suppose we can use this land to build our little neighborhood of beavers. Are we okay with neighbors? I hope so. Alright. A little bit more than 6, but that's fine. I'm a little ambitious. I'm gonna get this all pathed up. Okay. That should be sufficient. Oh, wow. They even got a little animation for the water filling up. We got one whole house made so far. Yeah, okay. Seems a little unfair. Bet the people that are currently inside of that house are the ones that built it. We should all suffer together. Yeah, like how I said, I like this being on the outskirts of town, and then I built the town right by the inventor. No introverts allowed. We're gonna be running out of trees soon. Can I chop these? Guess I could scale up. We've almost made our 6. But not before night has fallen once more. Almost all of our beavers seem to be in houses now. Lodge. They seem to be in lodges. Oh, my beavers are happier than ever. Well, great. Happy to help, I guess. Okay, that's 6. We can now start producing more advanced resources, but some buildings require power to do so. Build a water wheel by the shore of the river. It is dependent on the water flow, so it will stop producing energy when there is no water. That makes sense. Does it matter which way that I have this oriented, or is it just going to work? By the farmhouse? I guess. If they can get to it, that is. Doesn't look like they can get to it. If I increase the priority, what do we do then? No, I don't think they're building it. That's okay. We'll just build it right over here, I guess. I don't think they'd be able to navigate that either. Well, why don't I just put it at the end of the farm then? After a quick snooze, I should be well rested enough to get that taken care of. I hope in the future I'm going to be able to mine and terraform some, so I can build out this nice little block. Also, probably scoot this over one as well in the future. Okay, good. They are actually depositing materials into it this time. And look at our stores. This looks pretty promising. But I don't think we're out of the water, so to speak, yet. I need to increase priority on this. I'm going to try. We've almost deforested all the trees up here. Good, they are actually growing though. Oh, just saw one pop up. I wonder if they're okay not having pathing to the trees. I don't see why they wouldn't be. How's this going? Almost there, a little over 2/3. Very nearly there. Wonderful, it is going the way that I thought it would. It's time to start producing planks. Build a lumber mill and connect it to the water wheel with a power shaft. Many buildings can pass energy to one another when placed wall to wall. Yes, we would, well, it's gonna be a lot easier said than done. Can I mark these for demolition quicker, or what do these power shafts look like? Do they make 90-degree turns? I might have messed this up. Okay, well, we're just gonna try our best, I suppose. That little sapling's in my way. Yeah, it's really elegant, isn't it? That's okay. We'll fix this another time. It doesn't need to be pretty right now. I hope we're not going to run out of trees before we can get this done. I hope that these trees are still going to be able to get chopped. Oh, working on it right now. I know, it's not connected. Give it a second. Doing it, they're doing it. Okay, we have connected it. Now we need a stable source of logs, unlock the forester, and build it near a place where you want to plant trees. I already had the points for it. Guess I didn't want this to be the foresting area, but I guess it works for now. This all connected real quick. Probably mark this as high priority. Of course, everyone's going to be going to sleep here in a second. I love seeing how the lights flicker on. Replanted dead trees not marked for cutting. I don't know what that means. Drought is approaching. Oh dear, I do not like the sound of that. Get 3 days to prepare for it. Does that mean that once I get this done, I should probably just hoard resources? I have to imagine that this should already be done. Are these trees not marked for cutting for some reason? They are. Why can't we get to them? This is in range, right? Yes. Build on logs? I don't... Why aren't we using them then? We're wasting a lot of time, I feel like. I don't think you should be hanging out if work to do. Cut this tree, I guess. Why are we not taking these logs here? Oh, because we need planks. How do we make planks? They don't have a path. That might be part of it. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. Talking about wasting a lot of time, and it's me that's wasting all the time. Hope we still have enough time to actually prepare for this drought. I feel like our food supplies are really good. But I feel like also with a drought means no power. Okay, we got 1 day left. Almost. We only got half a day. Come on. Get those planks going. One more plank. You can do it. Okay. Got that done. I can now plant trees. Choose the plant trees and bushes tool to plant some birches. Similarly to crops, trees need to be watered in order to grow. Remember to mark them for cutting. Okay. I will gladly do that, but I think this is a good enough stopping spot right before the drought goes out. So, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see. See ya.